You know that moment when you're trying to explain to someone how tired you are and you can see their eyes glaze over when they say something like, "Oh, I'm exhausted too, had such a crazy week," and you just stop talking? Because how do you explain that you're tired isn't they're tired, that your exhaustion isn't fixed by a good night's sleep, a vacation, or a damn green smoothie, that some mornings lifting your head off the pillow feels like bench pressing your own body weight? You can't. So you smile, you nod, you say nothing, and you go home and collapse, wondering if maybe they're right. Maybe you are just weak, just lazy, just not trying hard enough. Here's what I need you to hear right now. You're not weak, you're not lazy, and you're sure as hell not imagining this. What's happening to you has been documented in medical literature for over 70 years. It affects more than 3 million Americans, though 90% of them have never been properly diagnosed. And new brain imaging technology now proves that your fatigue creates the same level of neurological dysfunction as diseases like multiple sclerosis and late-stage AIDS. So when your doctor shrugs and says it's just chronic fatigue, or suggests you try therapy, or implies this is somehow a character flaw, they're not just wrong. They're dangerously ignorant. And that ignorance is costing you your life, your career, your relationships, your ability to do basic things like shower without needing a 2-hour recovery period. But here's what almost no one is telling you. Not your doctor, not the specialists, not even the chronic fatigue experts, who keep selling you supplements and protocols that barely move the needle. Your body isn't broken. It's stuck in a protective shutdown state that was supposed to be temporary, but became permanent because your nervous system never received the signal. Think about it. Why can you feel okay one day and completely destroy the next, even though you did the exact same activities? Why does pushing through just one more task trigger a crash that lasts for days or weeks? Why does stress, even good stress like planning a vacation, wipe you out completely? Because your autonomic nervous system is operating like a smoke detector that won't stop blaring, even though there's no fire. And until you address that, until you teach your body it's safe to produce energy again, nothing else will work. Not the supplements, not the diets, not the rest. There's an article that explains exactly what I mean. You'll discover why something called post-exertional malaise is the key to understanding your fatigue, and why a 10-second morning test can actually predict whether you'll crash today. You'll learn why middle-aged women are hit twice as hard by chronic fatigue as men, and the hormonal missing link that 9 out of 10 doctors completely ignore. And you'll finally understand why some chronic fatigue patients recover in months while others suffer for decades, and why it has nothing to do with severity, willpower, or wanting it badly enough. This isn't another lecture about mitochondria or adrenal fatigue or leaky gut. And I'm definitely not going to tell you to just pace yourself better or avoid stress, as if you haven't already been trying that for months or years. What I'm about to share with you addresses the one system every other treatment ignores: the autonomic nervous system's freeze response that's keeping your body locked in survival mode. It's the reason a 47-year-old former marathon runner went from bedridden to hiking 5 miles a day in under 8 weeks. And why thousands of people who'd given up hope are now waking up with energy they haven't felt in years. The link below. Read the article. You deserve to finally understand what's actually happening inside your body.